All right, so another review of another episode of The Loud House. Or another one. Hold up, let me go and get rid of this damn reflection or whatever. Well, I still have my damn computer. Oh well. um, but yeah, so today I'm gonna be looking at the episode Legends from The Loud House, and this one's very special because I purposely went out of my way to watch this one. This one is another one of those episodes that I've seen a lot of good. I've heard a lot of things about, almost all of them being positive. So completely opposite bar. This episode is probably most well known for being a huge, and I mean huge, nod to The Legend of the Hidden Temple, the old Nickelodeon game show thing. And this is exactly what that is. It is exactly what it sounds like. It's like it starts off with Lincoln talking about how his father and him don't really have too many things in common. He doesn't really like comic books. He doesn't really like this. He doesn't really like that. And whenever they try and do things that they both like, or that one person likes, it always goes wrong or whatever. And the one thing they have in common is they like Legends of the Hidden Temple, which is this show where it's just I now obviously I'm sure a lot of people know what Legends of the Hidden Temple is. If you've never seen it before, basically it's a game show where there are, I think it's eight, I want to say it's eight teams, but I could be wrong. Someone correct me if I am. But I do remember it being maybe six, maybe eight teams. I don't remember too many like the names. The names are kind of a blur too. But I do know the show. I have seen the show. I have seen a good bit of the show. And I like it. I like it a lot. The show is great. And it aired. I want to say it aired in probably the late '90s to early 2000s, but I could be wrong on that one too. But basically, the show is basically just your standard game show with a bunch of obstacle courses and a bunch of stuff, and the temple run at the very end, which is always very iconic. And that's probably the best part. That's probably the best part of the entire show is the temple run. The damn monkey. um and they did all of that. So they basically are like, okay, so what's your favorite team or whatever, and they both say the Orange Iguanas, which is a real team in the show, which I thought was awesome. And they both tried out to be on it, and they got on it because plot, and because this is an interesting episode idea, and I'm okay with it. I'm gonna try not to let the nostalgia go through it, but man, this is a huge love letter. I mean, hell, the theme, the actual title card music is actually the theme song for Legends of the Hidden Temple. It's like the little like drum beat that they have for Legends of the Hidden Temple. It's a very nice nod, and I like that. That was a very good touch. And even the everything down to the intro is recreated in animation. It was cool. I liked it. It was cool. You had Olmec, which is actually voiced by the person who did Olmec, I believe. Kirk Fogg, which is actually voiced by Kurt Fogg, as far as I know. And I was blown away. I thought this was an amazing, idea. Yes, they're capitalizing on nostalgia, but what are they doing? They're making a good episode because of it, and this is a great episode. Although there is a few things that are cliche about it, much like the moral. The moral is pretty easy. You can tell what the moral is. It's pretty obvious. It's if you're having fun or whatever, and you don't want to be competitive people, they always lose or something, that weird cliche that I get what they're trying to go for, but like, come on, no one really, like, have you ever seen someone who isn't competitive win something big? I get what they're going for, but like, there is no rhyme or reason why it should have been presented like that. Now, the people who are on the team of the Silver Monkeys, they were dicks. But I mean, that's just kind of how it is. They're just dicks, whatever. And they win regardless. They win at the very end and all this sort of stuff. They go on the temple run and stuff like that. There's a gag with the Silver Monkey. I thought that was nice. I thought that was good. I was hoping for that. I was really hoping for that. They had to modify the game a little bit just to make the moral kind of work and to make the entire game show be heard and to be shown, which I thought was a nice idea. It definitely would have been pretty bad if they got eliminated and you didn't see the Temple Run. I would have been very, very disappointed with this episode if they didn't add that. But they did. They added it, and it was pretty good. But regardless, I mean, this episode was pretty okay. Like I said, cliche in some ways, cliche in a lot of ways. But did it work? Sure. Did it become like, was it like too grating, or was it nostalgia heavy? Yes, of course. I mean, the Temple Run music was actually playing. Like I said, just a nice little touch, just a nice little thing. Nice touch, very nice touch. And as a fan of the old show, I loved it. I thought it was great. I thought it was great love letter, and I thought it was something that more people need to see who've actually seen the show. I feel like more people need to see this episode of Loud House and see it, because I mean, hey, the Loud House has done a lot. I mean, hell, just a few weeks ago they did a thing on the COVID-19 thing, which is insane. I was like, what? But yeah, they did. They didn't actually mention anything about it, but just the fact that they even did it was just crazy. Um, I'm going off topic here, am I? I'm going way off topic. Anyways, the episode's good. The episode's good. There's a lot of gags. There's a lot of good jokes. It's kind of cliche in some way with a moral, but you just kind of have to expect it here. I mean, it's just there's no really nothing there, and it doesn't bring down the episode too much. It's a good episode. It's a great episode. If you have the ability to watch this, if you have the ability to go on and see this episode, do it. It's definitely good, and especially if you've seen the original, especially if you've seen the Legends of the Hidden Temple. Very, very cool watch for those of people who have actually seen it and who get all the references and who get everything. So it was just great. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it a lot. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all awesome. And of course, guys, we'll see you guys when I see you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye, everybody. See you guys soon. Take care, everyone.